On today's Hike Japan, we take an epic trip to Mount Ibuki, Ibuki-yama, which is the tallest mountain in Shiga prefecture, Japan. Mount Ibuki is located in Shiga prefecture, Japan, what is central Japan, and to the right side of Lake Biwa, and from the top you can get splendid views of Biwako, Shiga prefecture, and even Nagoya if you're lucky. And over the weekend on a lovely summer day, I decided to take a hike to this mountain, but no ordinary hike because I don't have a car, so I took a bike to the mountain. As I wanted to start from Lake Biwa, I thought, well, it's perfect time to get some starting drone footage. So after some stretches, a little bit of drone flying, I set out from Lake Biwa to Mount Ibuki. So I don't really advise you to do this, because on a hot summer's day, going through tarmac roads is extremely hot and kind of tiring. And though you're seeing footage now of me going through a nice little Japanese traditional village, before that I was going through single lane 50 roads, and on a hot summer's day, well, it was scorching. So I took a little detour, and luckily it led me straight to Mount Ibuki. With Mount Ibuki now in my sights, it only took another 30 minutes to get there. But if you want to be sensible and actually not get destroyed before you go to the mountain, I recommend you take one of the buses from one of the nearby train stations, as you can get there much quicker and much more relaxed, and don't have to tire yourself out before the mountain starts. If you don't want to hike the mountain at all and just see the top, from Sekigahara station you can go all the way to the top by bus. Just before arriving at the mountain base, I spotted a nice banner with two names, and these two names of two Olympians who are actually from this little town, Yoshikawa Takeshi and Matsumoto Natsuha, and they are both in the Japanese Olympic hockey team. Right before the mountain basin, there's a nice little shrine, so I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to, well, wish myself some good luck before the hike. Before praying at a shrine in Japan, it's custom to wash your hands and mouth at one of these areas, what's called a tenmizu. But as we still have fear of coronavirus, it's much better just to wash your hands with some hand wash before praying at a shrine. In Japanese shrines, it's custom to throw in a 5 yen coin, but sadly, when I was walking up, I found I didn't actually have one, so we're just gonna go double luck and go for a 10 yen coin. And hopefully that will satisfy the god of this shrine. From the base in Ibuki Mountain takes about 3 hours to hike up, so let's get started. Kabukiyama is in sight. And well, it should really be called Sweat Mountain, because it's over 30 degrees today, and hiking up this mountain, well, 汗だらけでちょっと大変. But that's how we get, the cooler it gets, and now you've got a nice breeze. At least at the top it's a little bit cloudy, so it could, and it should, get cooler as we go up. That's what we do in summer days, is hunt for the cool places. Yeah! So hiking Ibukiyama was actually harder than I thought, not because it's super steep or difficult to climb, it was just the day, as it was over 30 degrees, and for most of the mountain, especially on the later half, it's totally exposed to the sun, and I think I nearly suffered heat stroke here, but luckily I packed plenty of water, so it's good time to just take a break and enjoy the sights. After that nice little rest, it's time to do that final push to the top of Mount Ibuki. After about 4 hours of hiking, a much worthy, a much earned Zekke, beautiful view of Lake Biwa was truly earned. Now for the rest of Ikebukiyama. So the rest of the top of Ikebukiyama, as you've seen, is basically just a normal tourist site, and it goes absolutely full of yes, humans. There was kind of a lot of them. It was kind of a little bit scary. This because, as like I said in the beginning of this video, you can access the top by car or bus, so you don't actually need to hike to the top of Ikebukiyama to see the great views it has to offer. There also was a really cute deer at the top. So after taking some pictures and a little break, having lunch, it was time to finally head back down the mountain. It's always good to reflect back on places you've been. I like that when traveling back down mountains and hiking, just to get a little bit, sit down, take a little break, and just like, whoa, I went up there. And luckily there was a slightly broken vending machine what gave me free drinks for the price of one. This was extremely lucky being I just ran out of water, and the price of these vending machines up mountains are normally double or even triple the price you'd get down below. So the noise you're hearing right now, pretty annoying, right? And these are cicada. When we get to summer in Japan, when the monsoon season is over, the cicada come out to play. They want to get a bit frisky. They gotta breathe quick before they die. They get very noisy. So if you're anywhere in Japan at this time, yo, it's Travis. And now we're back at the bottom of the mountain, and it's not over yet because we've got still another 2-hour bike ride. But first, we need to stop in a convenience store, and the camera's dead, so we'll see how long it charges. So we'll see you when you get back. And just before arriving home, I arrived perfectly in time to see the sunset over Lake Biwa. And that's the end of today's Hike Japan, where I hiked and cycled to Mount Ibuki and back. And I hope you enjoyed. And if you like this sort of content, please subscribe because there's more coming soon. So I'll see you next time. 最後まで見てくれて本当にありがとうございました。じゃあね。